A woman who claims she was raped by a fraternity president at Baylor University says the criminal justice system is severely broken after a Texas judge approved a plea deal today that will keep her alleged attacker out of jail. More on this now from Omar Villafranca.
23-year-old Jacob Anderson walked out of a Texas courtroom where he could have faced years in prison if convicted of raping a Baylor University student. Instead, a judge accepted a plea deal to the lesser charge of unlawful restraint. Anderson gets 3 years probation, no jail time, will not have to register as a sex offender, and will pay a $400 fine. The victim says she was raped during a party outside of Baylor's Phi Delta Theta house in 2016. She was only 19 years old. Anderson was the fraternity president. She claims she was given alcohol and says she remembers Anderson repeatedly assaulting her. The victim, known as Donna Doe, immediately reported the attack to police. A grand jury found enough evidence to indict Anderson, but prosecutor Hillary Laborde decided not to pursue charges, later emailing the victim, "Our jurors aren't ready to blame rapists when there isn't concrete proof of more than one victim." Donna Doe says, "They betrayed me. It's like a knife in my gut." Baylor graduate student Aaron Albin launched a petition expressing outrage to the plea agreement. More than 85,000 people have signed it.
It's sending the message that you can do this and you can get away with it, and because of your place in society or your gender or anything, that you have the upper hand.
In a statement, the DA's office said conflicting evidence and statements exist in this case, making the original allegation difficult to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. They also added that the public doesn't have all the facts. Well, we asked to talk to the district attorney's office to get some of those facts, but they didn't want to talk. Jeff?
All right, Omar tonight is in Waco, Texas. Thank you very much.
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So we just saw the brief video of the former Baylor frat president who was indicted for sexual assault, but he was served no jail time. And this is just another case of white men who get cut loose, you know. And of course, you know, this is alleged activity, you know. God is the best knower, but I do see that this guy, Jacob Walter Anderson, who's 24, he did accept a plea deal. You know, and usually when people accept a plea deal, that's some degree of admittance to whatever occurred, you know, that night, you know, where the young lady alleged that she was raped, you know, and her virginity was taken from her and stuff of that nature. But so it says Anderson had agreed to the plea deal in October, but the 19th District Court Judge Ralph Strother had final say on accepting it after a pre-sentence investigation. If the judge turned down the deal, the case could have gone to trial. So basically, he just got a slap on the wrist from the judge. You know, the judge ordered him to do 3 years of deferred probation, and he had to pay a fine of $400 and seek counseling. See, that's they cop out to a lot of these young white cats. Seek counseling, and check this out: his criminal record will be expunged if he completes probation. Man. So this young white guy basically just got blessed big time. You know, but we know that them being our enemies, that they'll never look at black men with that same remorse, that same compassion, right? That same affection that they show to these white men. And that's why we see the difference in the sentences and the convictions that occur, right? We get the books thrown at us. We get the full scope of what we did. But you see, when these white boys do it over and over again, it's straight mercy on them. And it brings to mind the white boy. I'm gonna put his face on the screen back in Stanford, right? The graduate, the swimmer, Brock Allen, who was accused of thrusting himself upon an unconscious, semi-naked woman at a frat house dumpster. And you remember, it was actually men who had to get him off of that woman, so they saw it happening, right? And this white guy actually only served 6 months in county jail with probation, right? And then 3 months if he got out on good behavior. And then his white judge brother, Aaron Persky, said that a prison sentence would have had a severe impact on him. And he was just saying how he think he would not be a danger to others. But see, this is the hypocrisy, right? This is what us as black men are against versus white men, right? So this is why we have to have our own land, our own territory, brothers and sisters. We have to conglomerate, pull our resources. There are two economic blueprints. One economic blueprint, and the Tulsa Real Estate Fund, our brother Jay Morrison is going to be purchasing real estate with the economic blueprint spearheaded by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. We're going to be purchasing land to grow food, provide opportunity for our young people. It already has over $1 million in it. I'm going to play a quick clip. This our time, brothers and sisters. Let's move expedient. The economic blueprint is only asking for 35 cents. We can accomplish this overnight if we're unified and stop questioning where the money at. We don't question where all the money go when the government take our money, right? So why are we tripping over 35 cents? That's nothing, brothers and sisters. 35 cents a week, brothers and sisters. That's sacrifice. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.